Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. If any of you guys wondered where I was, I did just take the first break that I've ever taken from putting videos up on the channel since I started it. I've been gone for a week, well, because I took my daughter on a vacation to Hawaii, to the north shore of Kaua'i to be exact, where I used to live. A little backstory about me: when I was 19, I moved to Hawaii, and I dedicated my life to surfing, and it was fantastic. Some of the best years of my life. Well, now I have a 14-year-old daughter, and I live in southern Idaho. Now, Idaho is a very free state when it comes to the Second Amendment and firearms. Hawaii is not. So, we're there. We love it. I'm there for a week. First time I've been back in a long time. Got to surf again. And you know, it's really tempting to want to move back to Hawaii. Very tempting. Hawaii is amazing. So I started looking into the gun laws there because, of course, I've been working on building this channel the last couple years, and obviously I really like shooting guns. So what, if anything, that's on the wall behind me or on the table in front of me is illegal in Hawaii? Well, it turns out not much. So I gotta admit, looking up Hawaii's gun laws is very disappointing. Now, we all know Hawaii is a blue state. I didn't realize how anti-gun they really were, though, because you can own guns in Hawaii, but you sure can't own this kind of stuff. And that's the problem. So I started looking it up. This is the first thing I find. I'm just going to read it to you guys off of my laptop here. Hawaii has some of the strictest gun laws in the U.S., requiring permits and registration for all firearms, not just NFA items, banning many types like assault weapons, everything that I own, high-capacity magazines, including YouTube-compliant 29-round magazines, mandating safety training, and restricting carry to exceptional cases. I carry a pistol every single day. In fact, this week was the first time that I didn't carry a pistol every day in years. And it was interesting at first. I got used to it relatively quickly because I was wearing board shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops, or as you call them in Hawaii, rubber slippers. But yeah, so I didn't carry a pistol. I didn't bring a gun out there. I brought surfboards because I was going out there to surf and spend time with my daughter. So, can't conceal carry there, except in exceptional cases. That means not shall issue, but may issue when it comes to concealed carry permits. Here in Idaho, we don't need carry permits. Constitutional carry. I can carry a firearm anywhere, anytime that I want to, and I do. So let's keep going here. There were recent Supreme Court cases challenging a law requiring guns off private property unless posted otherwise, impacting carry in parks, beaches, and businesses. So, we'll see if that goes through. That'd be a good thing. All firearms must be registered with police within 5 days, and background checks and permits are needed for purchase. Now, background checks, I mean, that's a national thing. It sounds like there's extra background checks in Hawaii. But, you know, we all have to fill out a 4473 and do a background check to buy a gun, unless, of course, you already have your carry permit, in which case you've already gone through a background check. But let's get deeper into this. Key requirements for ownership and purchase. Permit to acquire. Required for all firearms obtained from the county police chief. So you have to get a permit just to go be able to think about buying a gun. Mandatory safety course required for handgun purchasers. Now, I do think it's good that people that own guns understand how to use them safely and to be safe with them, understand the 4 rules of gun safety. It's a good thing. But I don't believe in mandatory safety courses. Come on. You gotta, I mean, United States of America, man, freedom. We're supposed to be able to trust the people, limit the government, not the other way around, right? Registration. All firearms must be registered with the police within 5 days of acquisition. I mean, some of this stuff is just crazy. Age, minimum 21 for firearm purchases and most ammunition. Now we're going to have a quick word from our channel sponsor, or this video sponsor, and then we're going to get back to the absurdity of all this. This video is sponsored by Venice AI. If you're not on the AI train yet, you are missing out. And you know what? I was one of those people missing out for a very long time. I'm always kind of a late adapter to these things, but AI is honestly amazing. The stuff that you can do with it is absolutely incredible. It's a very powerful tool for just about anything in your life. I keep finding more and more amazing things you can do with it. The thing is, though, is that things like ChatGPT and stuff like that, they're actually stealing your information and they're selling it. The former director of the NSA is on the board of ChatGPT. That's not a good thing. You know, Google and stuff like that, you know, Facebook, whatever, they listen to you and they advertise to you based on what you say. Well, what else are these things doing with your information? They're selling it to third parties, including governments. You don't, especially if you're a 2A person, you don't really want the government listening in on your conversations. So that's where Venice AI comes in. They're a full AI platform, but they are private and permissionless, meaning that they don't sell any of your information to anybody else. It's totally private. You get all of the benefits of AI without those downsides. So you might as well try it out. Now, if you use my link, that's venice.ai/sawtooth-tactical, you can get 20% off on your pro plan. The pro plan is the way to go. There's just a ton more that you can do with it. You can use all the tools that AI has to offer. And I mean, by now, AI can do so much for your productivity, for your organization, your creativity. Just check it out. It's amazing what you can do. Again, 20% off with code SawtoothTactical at venice.ai/sawtooth-tactical. So what I really wanted to know was, if I did move back to Hawaii, which guns of mine are legal there? What could I bring with me? Because I want to keep the channel going, right? So, and don't worry, the channel isn't going anywhere. I know I've been gone for a week, but I am still here for the foreseeable future. But this is just something I thought about there. I love Hawaii. It's amazing. So I wanted to know, if I did decide to move back, well, what could I bring with me? Banned items, machine guns. Okay, I don't own any machine guns. I do have super safeties in that, and one over in the safe over there. Those are not machine guns, but they do accomplish a similar goal, let's say. I don't know the legality of super safeties in Hawaii, but let's keep going. Machine guns, silencers. That's not good. I really like suppressors. I've got them on just about everything. Suppressors are awesome. Well, no suppressors in Hawaii. I'm going to pick up 2 new suppressors tomorrow. They were approved by the ATF while I was in Hawaii. I got the emails on my trip, and I'm going to go pick up 2 brand new suppressors tomorrow. Videos coming soon on both of those. Very excited about them. Same company as this one, Resilient. They sent me some 5.56 suppressors. That'll be awesome. Can't bring those to Hawaii though. That sucks. I've put a lot of money into suppressors and tax stamps for suppressors, including the tax stamps for the 2 new ones I'm getting. But let's keep going here. Grenades. Okay, I don't know any grenades. Armor-piercing ammo. Well, what do they consider armor-piercing ammo? Is green tip 62 grain 5.56 considered armor-piercing ammo? I mean, are hollow points considered armor-piercing ammo? I don't think so, but who knows? And rifles and shotguns with barrels under 16 or 18 inches, meaning short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns. So let's see here. SBR, pinned and welded 14.5, so technically 16 inches. SBR, 16-inch AK. This one's still a pistol. It will be an SBR. Got another SBR in there. Here's a 16-inch rifle. Can I bring this? Oh, let's see. Oh, assault weapons. Certain features. I'm guessing that means the same thing it does in California. So, what do I have here that's legal in Hawaii? Magazine capacity. Handgun magazines limited to 10 rounds. So that takes out that one. Aha! I can bring the 1911. Single stack. Okay, here's one I can bring. Ooh, I could bring the Ruger Mark IV, but not with the suppressor, which is kind of what makes it cool. So, I could bring a Ruger Mark IV, 10-round magazine. I could bring the 1911. Ooh, I bet I could bring my little 22 revolver here, 6 rounds. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think I've got 3 that I could bring out of all of these. So let's look at the rest of this. Assault pistols. What do you guys think an assault pistol is? Because I'm not really sure. Is this, MP5 machine pistol? Is that an assault pistol? I don't know. I mean, that one's an SBR, so technically it's a short-barreled rifle, which, as we already know, I can't take, especially with the suppressor on it. Probably especially with the super safety in it. What is an assault pistol? Is that what this is? 11.5-inch AR here with a pistol brace on it? Is that an assault pistol? Maybe this is what they mean by an assault pistol. I mean, it's not a rifle, right? It's a pistol. So maybe that's an assault pistol. Well, can't bring that either. You guys might notice, did finally get the mod light on the 11.5 build. New video on this coming soon as well. Assault pistols. Okay, no assault pistols. Let's see what else we got. Shall issue for concealed carry. Permits are issued for exceptional cases only. So that would be protection of life or property. Well, isn't that what concealed carry is for? Protection of life and property? But, interesting. But they are very difficult to get, it says. That sucks. Here in Idaho, all I need to carry a firearm is a belt and a holster. That's as easy as it is. All right, open carry. Licensed, but permits are rarely granted. Generally restricted to specific activities like hunting with a license. Okay, I don't open carry anyway. I think it's kind of dumb, but should still have the right to be able to do that. Place to keep laws. Firearms must generally be kept at home, business, or target range in an enclosed container when transported. So you can't have them with you to protect yourself, basically. So they don't really do you much good. I mean, I guess you could protect your home. That is important, you know. I mean, this is a good home defense gun. This is specifically my home defense gun. But again, with a suppressor and a barrel less than 16 inches. So, no good there. Sensitive places. Banned in locations like government buildings, schools, parks, beaches, blah, blah, blah. Everywhere else, bars, restaurants, serving alcohol. All right. We're not going to get too much deeper into that. I'm closing the computer because that is depressing. So, out of all of the guns that I own, and I don't even have them all right here, but I got a lot of them here. What could I bring if I went to Hawaii? Well, the AK has a 16-inch barrel. If I didn't have the YouTube compliant 29-round magazine on it, I could put a 10-round magazine in it. But that's probably considered an assault weapon. Same thing with this one, 16-inch barreled AR. 10-round magazine. Well, but again, that's an assault weapon, right? I mean, I don't like the term assault weapon just as much as you know, and I'm just going with Hawaii gun laws here. So I did think about this, and out of all of the stuff that I own, so I could probably, the Shield Plus here, this is a 15-round magazine, but it does come with a 10-round flush fit magazine. I could probably have this with only the 10-round magazine. So there's one. But the only reason I have this is as a concealed carry gun, which it sounds like I wouldn't be able to do. So there's one option. Single stack 1911. We already discussed. Second option. Pretty sure I could have the revolver because, you know, it's an old school revolver and it's only 22. And I think I could have the Ruger Mark IV, but of course, without the suppressor. And I don't even know how they just say certain features. So are optics not allowed? Would I have to take the optic off of this and this? Are lights allowed? Well, all my stuff that's less than 10 rounds doesn't mount a light anyway. I couldn't really take any of this stuff to Hawaii. And that is absolutely crazy to me. We're going to not keep this video much longer, but this is really disappointing and kind of crazy to me. Hawaii is an amazing place. I absolutely love it there. The temperature is perfect year-round. There's waves to surf. We walked on the beach every day, snorkeled with turtles. It was amazing. But I do also love Idaho. And at least Idaho believes somewhat in freedom. Everything that I have here is relatively easy to get in Idaho. I do have to fill out a 4473 to buy a firearm, just like you do anywhere else in the country. Anybody that thinks that you don't have to do a background check, you do. And you know, if I want to get a suppressor or a short-barreled rifle, I do have to go through the NFA process, although tax stamps will be $0 in less than a month. That's pretty cool. Still not as cool as not having the NFA. If I want to build a brand new AR, all I got to do is buy a lower and I can get any part that I want sent to my home in Idaho, except for the lower. That's got to go to an FFL, but again, easily transferred. And I can build out my dream AR. I've got a bunch of them. Dream AR, Dream AR, Dream AR. Like, it's something I love doing. I really enjoy building these. And I really enjoy shooting them. And that was the other thing I thought about while I was there. Where would I go shoot them? Hawaii is, at least Kaua'i, the island that I lived on and where I just came back from, is a very small island. I knew that island like the back of my hand. I can't think of anywhere where I would even go shoot. Whereas here in Idaho, did I go 15 minutes down the road and I am out in the wilderness and I can do whatever I want with any gun that I want. And I can concealed carry literally everywhere, every day, and it's no big deal. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of compare Idaho to Hawaii when it came to guns, since I just came back from there and I kind of wondered about it. And unfortunately, the gun laws in Hawaii absolutely suck. Let me know, because I know a lot of you guys are, you know, from states like California or Connecticut, I don't know, New York, Illinois. Let me know what your gun laws are and what you're allowed to have there, especially if you're watching from Hawaii. And let me know if I got any of this wrong and if any of this stuff actually could come to Hawaii. Can I bring night vision to Hawaii? It's not a gun. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I want to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. I am back. Videos will be uploading regularly once again. And from Sawtooth Tactical, well, here, let's grab some Hawaii compliant ones here. Stay strapped or get clapped.